Chiefs and the Royals issue a joint statement today about their commitment to remain in Jackson County, Missouri. There's a big if, however. Brandon Zinner is in the newsroom to break it all down. Brandon.
Rachel, that big if, Jackson County voters need to approve an extension of a 3/8 cent sales tax on a ballot initiative this coming April. The release about an hour ago says the teams have agreed to provide more than $200 million in economic benefits to Jackson County over 40 years in a new lease agreement. Under that agreement, Arrowhead Stadium would get extensive renovations. The Royals would build a new downtown stadium and privately fund a $1 billion ballpark district. We'll break down what this all means coming up tonight at 6.